Hey traders, let's go over. We had a bunch of nice trades on the currency markets today. A lot of them swing trade, but then we had two nice profitable trades in the room this morning, day trade, especially on the euro. So let me just try to go through this pretty quickly. Let me change my. I think probably the hourly best captures a lot of this. So look, euro, we come in, we've been course short. You can see my position size. I'm delta 1.2 million short, 900,000 covering here. Covered really well this morning on this weakness. So I was out of the money the last couple of days just working this position. Then we rolled over and took advantage of it. So this is me covering into the lows. All right, perfect covers with the cycle. Reshorted a little bit. But you can see I only reshort a much smaller amount of what I covered, right? Um, all right, and then it's the same theme across a lot of the other pairs that have to do with the euro. So euro, New Zealand dollar covering today, took profits there. Euro versus the pound. All right, we got heavy. I signaled heavy in our active trader room. Nice gains there today. This is in the money. Still overall though, our core short's right here. So I mean, we were in the money just barely this morning. But I did take some back, and then I'll put some more back out on the next rally, and that'll improve our overall average short. Um, Pound versus New Zealand dollar, still short there. We were talking about shorting up here yesterday, covering this morning. Probably could have covered to new lower lows and just missed it with all the markets were pretty fast after the Trump speech. Pound yen still short there, just small amount. Small amount there, short. We day traded that one actually. I'll come back to that. Pound yen, New Zealand dollar. I like long New Zealand dollar, long Kiwi. Versus the yen, we were buying, took some profits today. Came in long dollar versus the yen. I'm a dollar bull. Took profits nicely right into pie this morning, and then you got the knockdown. So I did not rebuy yet. No rush, but I'm still playing this one from the long side. All right. A couple other markets took some profit in fives. I came in this morning and just realized, I was pretty short 30s and ultras, so I'll put some contracts on long. I got to take those off into the highs here. Um, but overall, still short bonds, just patiently working into a short. All right, that's a big picture global macro theme to sell or fade this bounce in rates. Bounce in prices, this move lower in rates. Same thing in gold. Had a nice trade there. I don't know why it doesn't show up, but I actually bought puts, covered them, and then rebought the puts today. We did that in the room. I could show you guys all this in a second, but why don't we just get to the day trade real quick? I don't want this video to be too long. So here, the euro came in, another nice move down, all right, in London. So London starts right here. This was your first leg down. That would be a nice day trade place to start your morning on the short side. But if you come in like us, 7 or 8 o'clock, not having traded the London session, what I actually did first was based on where we were on the hourly at the time, we were right here around pi. I knew we were in a downtrend. I said, all right, well, contrarian, I'll go the other way with the cycle here and see if we get a bounce. Because, I mean, the euro's been pretty whippy the last several weeks. So the 30-minute cycle, this was down here. We were buying. 30-minute cycle turned up, and then it just crossed back down. And when you look on the 15-minute, we were talking about you never got the pivot higher highs to really add to anything long term. So when that started to break, we cut that small. When we trade contrarian, we keep the size small. So we flipped, stop on that small size, flip and reverse, and then we made money on the move lower. And what it looked like on the 5-minute, you can see a little bit easier. I was long here, I bought more here, and then you never broke this pivot high. And once the market started to roll over, stopped, flipped, got short, added to it, and then covered into the lows. That was a good day trade short. Then later in the day, after Trump, you had a downtrend. You break the TMS, you go back to pi, short it up here, covered into this 15-minute cycle low. You can't really see it, but it crossed right there. And then that was the end of the day trade. I think I scalped another piece here, covered it, and I was done. 15-minute cycle turned up here, and we were gone. 30-minute cycle turned down here, we were gone. So we didn't get caught short in this move back. Probably could have flipped with the 1-minute, actually. I just don't like to trade all day or through lunch and in the afternoon typically. But after this short here, and you get to move back into the bands and you hold, this was in a bullish uptrend at this point. When you move from here above pi, cycle back to it, but then the bands are starting to roll back up. This was an uptrend the whole afternoon, so that was not a short. All right, and then I resold some swing trade pretty much on the high. And then the other trade we did, pound yen, it was small. Again, most of the move was in London down. It was just kind of choppy. But this 30-minute cycle was good here. A couple of my traders caught that. And then we came in and faded it. And I sold into this bounce and then covered it kind of down here on the lows. So let me show you guys what that looked like. So this is our active trader room. I'll show you in a second, but for those of you new, you can visit our site, which is Jenkins Risk Management, is the name of my company. The site is jenkinsrm.com. You can sign up for our active trader room, which is only $150 a month, and believe me, one trade more than pays for itself. So I had a bunch of messages this morning. Everybody that's swing trading with me did really well. One of my guys increased his account 75% just since the election. So this is what we do. It's only $150 a month to get all these trades. Now I have a full access team that we trade 24/7, and this is in that group of traders I teach my whole philosophy and process and trading model. That's obviously a higher price. But then you're on the team and we trade together every day. So look, this is me reshorting gold, signaling. I was buying fives, taking profits on dollar yen. You can see this was the first time, and then I sold more into the pi line. All right, that was a nice morning. Again, here I'm signaling dollar or new Kiwi yen, $1,300 there. I already showed you guys that. Pound versus New Zealand dollar, very nice move here. There's some big pips on this one, covered into the lows. Pretty much no brainer in the model. Nice morning. Euro, here's me covering this morning into the lows again. Swing trade. All right. Coffee, we've been core long that, taking profits today. All right, that's what my coffee position's looking like. And so here was our day trade. This is what I was saying. I came in long. The arrows are red because we ended up closing those out at a loss. But I'm long here, long here. This was in the money, but this is first in, first out, so it's red versus where I bought the first lot. And then here you can see I was stopping out and I actually got short. All right, and then this is dollar CAD, and then here's me. You can see again here, first two entries, no follow through, cycle flipped, went and got short, made back what we gave up here small. This is short. I'm short here on more size. All right, and then covered into the lows. Same thing, dollar yen. This is me selling into pi here. I signaled that. That was the high of the day. And again, now we're covering on the euro. I mean, this is all time stamped. This is just what we do, guys. This is the type of day we had on the euro. So this is what I mean. 150 bucks a month for active trader. It just doesn't exist anywhere. This high level of trading across all markets. You just don't get this anywhere else. This is me punching out of the Dow. I signaled that. This is where we were buying a couple days ago, right down here, and I sold out in that topping tail today. Not all my position, but a third. This is more euro, me covering the lows of the day. Then you can see I was reshorting up here. That was basically the top of the move after Trump. And then I covered into the lows. This one was good for what, like 30, 40 pips here. All right, so big day on the euro. Had a few other signals late in the day. But, you know, this is my day overall. And so, look, guys, if you want to learn trade like this from someone that's, you know, I've been trading just institutionally alone over 10 years, but more 15 years if you want to combine equities and options. But here's our site, JenkinsRM.com. There's a little bit about me. There's a video now here. We kind of changed the site up a little bit if you want to learn more about our model. All right, and then if you're interested, you know, we have a Slack room. You can pop into our chat room for free, and that's how we kind of deliver our real-time alerts too. If you're interested in those services, here's my real-time alerts. You can sign up there. Here's the trading team. All right, you can learn more there. And then this is also my options trading I do. I teach you the model, and then I teach you the option strategies I use around the model. And that's pretty powerful for those of you that have always been interested in trading options. But this is a great way to express your swing trades and your long-term positions. You can do that much less risk. You can generate income by call writing or put writing. You can hedge you can hedge your positions around earnings, but you don't need a ton of capital. You don't tie all your capital up in the stock plays. I mean, stock has a place, no doubt, but I teach my traders how to use the options to trade the longer term time frames. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'll see you in the morning. I'll be on for London. We've had some nice moves there. All right, so I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow.